I always found it interesting going to a new location or a different place you're not from and looking back at their history. But, you know, the West is kind of American history, really. The gold rush was something that brought a lot of people to the West. You know, a lot of Americans came from the East looking for a better opportunity. Obviously, they were having issues on the East Coast with the original colonies, the original states, even from southern Texas or the South. They would travel all the way. I've actually been watching some movies and some old documentaries of the Old West and how people traveled all the way to California, Montana, you know, in search of a better life. But talking with one of the historians here at the museum, they spoke about it was not only people in America, but people from all over the world, you know, the Eastern world too, coming to look for a better life, you know, more opportunities. And obviously with the gold, when the gold was found, they were flooded California, flooded the West. And it's funny that, you know, she was saying that some of the people that came over in ships, they would dock their ships on the Sacramento River, and when they were done, they were either broke or they moved on or they settled to stay there in California, not Sacramento. So they would just abandon their ships, and the locals would grab, you know, basically pick it apart, you know, to build houses out of the wood and then decorate their houses inside. And also other like town, like a theater. They built a theater you can see here in Old Sacramento. It's pretty cool and interesting, you know, how the lure of money can make anybody, you know, get out of their comfort zone and go look for a better life. As we know, it's always good to try to get out of your comfort zones, try to be better, try to do something that either you haven't done or your family hasn't done. And it was a pretty cool little museum here in Sacramento, Old Sacramento. Next time you're in town, go ahead and check it out.